Okay, what we are going to build today is the egg mobile, and I'm going to walk you through these steps one at a time, and I'll tell you the parts you need. The first part that you need is a red rod, and then you're going to grab a yellow connector, and you're going to do a side snap onto the red rod. It might be easier if you just push it down like that. Snaps right on. And then you have this yellow connector in line with the red rod. Next, you're going to need another yellow connector, and you're going to snap it on the other side. And again, you can snap it on like this, or you can do a side snap or a top snap. Okay? Now, I'm going to put that to the side, and we're going to grab another red rod. You need another red rod, and now you need to get two more yellow connectors. These yellow connectors are going to do side snaps on the ends of the red rod, just like we did with the first one. So they are the same. So you need two of these pieces right now. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to get another red rod, and we're going to connect these so that they are parallel. Now the top is the flat section here across, but in order to snap the red rod in there, it'll be easier if we just turn them upside down and snap from above. Now you're going to come right here, so you're going to snap at the 90-degree connecting point to the red rod. So the 90-degree connecting point. Now when you do this, sometimes it's easier to put it in the middle and snap down, and then you just slowly push it up like that. Okay? So this is what we're looking at. Then we're going to take this one, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to snap the red rod into the 90-degree spot. So we're going to take it, and if you want, you can put it down on your desk and snap it like that. Okay? And then we're going to slide these so that they're about 2 inches apart right now. Okay, about 2 inches apart. Okay. Then we're going to come to the other side, and you can set it down on your desk like this. But remember, it's upside down right now. And you're going to take another red rod, and this red rod is going to snap at the same point, the 90-degree point, on both connectors. So I'm going to bring it together, put it on there, snap it, and snap it. Okay? And then you can bring them together and kind of make sure that everything is parallel. Now this is the bottom, so we're going to turn it over so that we're on the top now. Okay? So this is the right side up, and that means that the flat part of the yellow connector is on the top. Now what you need is one of your white connectors. You're going to take your white connector, and you're going to snap it down on to a red rod. Doesn't matter which one of these you do it on, but you just simply take it, snap it on, and then slide it back so it hits the yellow connector. Okay? Now, we want this to be symmetrical, so we're going to take another white connector and snap it on the other side. And then slide it back so that they are side by side. Now you're going to align two of the connection points right here. And what you can get to fit in there is your green rod. So you're going to need a green rod right now, this one, and it is going to connect these two whites from pulling apart. So you simply put it in like so and snap it into place. Okay? So this is what it looks like so far. Now this will keep these from spreading apart down there. Okay? Now the next thing that you need will be your two orange connectors. And your orange connectors are going to snap onto this red rod, making a 90-degree angle that goes straight up. So I'm going to snap on this back side first, like so, and then push it to the yellow. And then you'll take your other orange connector, snap it on, slide it up, and there you go. Now the next thing that you'll need to do is take your other two red rods. These red rods are going to snap in here on this yellow or this orange connector, and then back here on this spot of the white connector here. So they will be completely parallel from each other. So you're going to snap into the top of the white one, like so. And if you have to, you're going to slide it and snap it into the orange connector, like so. Okay. Then on the opposite side, you will do the same thing. Snap it in the back, like so. And if you have to, pull it forward and then snap it in the orange. And that's what we have so far. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put the wheel braces on. This is an axle for a wheel, and this is an axle for a wheel. These are both fixed axles. In other words, the axles don't turn, okay? But when we put the wheels on them, the wheels will turn. So we're going to start in the front, because the front is where the orange connectors are, and we are going to get a green connector. Now, we want it to be aerodynamic, so when we connect this green on there, we're going to connect right here on this spot. And that is going to go down right on your red rod. Now, don't try to connect it right close there. Just take it and connect it on like so. Okay? Notice how it goes like this. Okay? So you have the angle down and flush with the yellow connector. Then we want to keep everything symmetrical and balanced. So we're going to take another green connector and you're going to snap it on like this. Okay? And then you can spread them out a little bit if you need to. Okay? And you can even push them in a little closer if you want. But it's completely adjustable. Okay? Now we're going to take and we are going to put the dark gray connectors on. Now these dark gray connectors like to spring away from you. So you've got to be very, very careful when you put them on. You're going to turn it so it's towards the front, and you're going to snap it right on the end like that. Okay? So you take it and you give it a little bit of wiggle and on it goes. Okay? Then we're going to put another one on the other side. Another dark gray connector, and you're going to push it on. You might have to wiggle it, but now you can see what the front of our Eggmobile looks like. Okay? Now these will come off and wheels will go on. So those are kind of like a quick change hub. Okay? Now we need to put the hub locks on the back, and we're going to start with a red connector. Okay? And we're going to use the center connecting point, and it's going to go straight down on our axle. It's going to come straight down like that. Okay? And then you can slide that close. Then you're going to get another red connector, and you're going to turn it, and on the other side you're going to snap right down into that spot, straight down. There you go. And then you can slide those together a little bit. Very good. And we have two more parts left, the light gray connectors. And the light gray connectors, we want them to point to the front of the vehicle. And we want this part to go up so that the air and the wind hits it and goes up. Okay? So we're going to snap it onto the red rod just like so. And that's what it'll look like. Okay? That's what we got. Then we're going to take our other light gray connector. We're going to come to this side. Same thing. Just like this. Just like this. Snap it on. Spread it out. And there you go. So there is the frame for our Eggmobile. Okay? And when we put our wheels on it, all we have to do is take this part off and this part off, put the wheels on, snap those back on, switch it to the other side, take those off, put the wheels on, snap them back on, and it's good to roll. But we'll talk about that later.